Hi again, everyone. You know, it's your girl Shak. And today I'm talking about the female dancehall artists. Why is it all our dancehall artists have to be raunchy to be successful? Why is it that there are way more male artists in the dancehall business and the females have a harder time of making it? Is it that they're being held back by the dancehall community, or is it that there isn't much talent in the female category? Now, I know everyone sees the success of Spice, and you know, Shenseea is doing her thing. You have other female artists that are trying but not fully there, right? Now, why are the females being objectified physically? It's not really about the talent, the lyrics that they have. It's pretty much about looking sexy on stage to entertain men. So pretty much they're almost close to the line of being strippers and looked at as, you know, just sex symbols. Why is it that the songs that make it are about, you know, sex, you know, how good they can do it, how good, you know, their vagina is, pretty much? That's literally the only songs, the only music that people in the society want to hear. The other day, Spice and The Angel did a collaboration. It was a good, conscious, positive song, and it did well. So there is potential with the female artists. It's just that it's harder for them to go that line, to go that path and make it like, you know, Vibes Cartel, Alkaline, all these other artists that are out there. Now, I think producers should do a better job at not pushing female artists to get out of their comfort zone, as in, you know, you have to be sexy or you have to be raunchy, you have to sing pretty much nastiness to be successful in the business. Now, I don't know if you guys remember when Shenseea got her big break. You know, Ludi was one of the biggest songs for the year, but still it was about, you know, her being sexy, you know, short shots and how fat she looking at it and all them something there. Same with Spice. Pretty much, I think everyone knows Spice's catalog. It is all about how good she is beneath the sheets. You know what I mean? How well she can throw down in the bedroom. I saw a song lately with Pampute and, you know, Ishawna, one of the most raunchy and, you know, objectified females out there. Now, we all know about the equal rights phase, and everybody, you know, for people who didn't like it and people who liked it, it was still the buzz. It was still the talk of the town for a while. But if Ishawna comes out with a song right now, you know, a positive song, is it gonna get airplay? I mean, are they gonna play it in the dancehall? Not really. You understand? Because if you go to dancehall, the dances they keep right now, the songs that Spice has that are gonna play are her raunchy songs. The Angel, they all have to come out in, you know, little to no clothes. They all have to talk about just sex. And collaborations also. There aren't many good collaborations with male dancehall artists and female dancehall artists in the business. And if there are, most of the times it is about sex. Dexter Daps, you know, one of my favorite artists from Jamaica, you know, his thing is pretty much about, you know, women and, you know, sex and all that. He did a collaboration and it was about sex, right? Spice, not much collaborations lately, but still, it is hard for females to make it in the business because of the society and what society is demanding. If they put out some righteous, conscious music, it reaches nowhere. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about the reggae genre, because the reggae genre is completely different. Because you have Queen Ifrica, you had Tanya Stevens, who did a really good job. But what happened to back in the day dancehall? You know, Lady G had some really good music. People don't sing about, you know, comical stuff anymore, like, you know, relationships, how to be a wife, you know, the things you do in relationships. And to make, you know, dancehall isn't fun anymore. It's just sex. And pretty much if they aren't coming on stage looking like strippers, because nowadays, you know, the outfit is pretty much bathing suits. Even Barbara, I saw on stage in a two-piece. I saw performances lately with Ishawna. It is all little to no clothes. What kind of example, though, is that setting for young females that we have in society? That, look, if you want to make it in the business, you have to look a certain way, you have to dress a certain way, and you have to sing about your vagina. Because if you sing about your education, if you sing about what's happening in the society, if you sing about some positive things, it reaches nowhere. Producers aren't going to work with you. Radio isn't going to play it because all they play is crap. You know, so I am just asking the question, why is it that it is so unfair for the female artists in the business to be successful? Spice is doing her thing. And I mean, one good example is, you know, the performance she did for the athletes at that ceremony. She was humiliated. And I think they deliberately did that because you are booking Spice for a show. You know what Spice is about. You know what the brand Spice is. You know what her catalog is. And you booked her for a show with some bougie ass people who don't want to hear this stuff. And she was humiliated. But then again, the female artists need to be more versatile. They need to have a little bit more diversity when it comes to their music. But still, on the other hand, as I said before, it is hard to put them in that category when they are not going to make any money to feed their families or to pay their bills, because they know that in order to do that, in order to be successful, you have to sing about the raunchy stuff. The example is Shenseea. She put out some songs, you know, afterwards. After Ludi, she is trying. But the soft, soothing songs, you know, about love, no one wants to hear that. Right? Which is why it is not reaching as far as it should. So another new young artist that we have, Jada Kingdom. I mean, a lot of people know her more for her body, but she is trying to make her own type of music where it's not the raunchy path that everyone else is following. You know, she's trying to do her music based on, you know, self-experiences, you know, relationship experiences and whatnot. And I think it's a really good look. So I have to commend her for being different. And I do hope that we don't see in the near future some producers are saying, look, you need to sing this or you need to sing that, or you need to use your body more as a sex object in order to be received by the community. So as I said, you know, that's just where it is. And I think there's just a handful of successful female dancehall artists. I mean, everyone has to be raunchy, right? And then you have this barrage of male artists who can sing whatever the hell they want, and producers are still working with them. And I think that's very unfair. And I think the females are getting a fight in the business. I mean, we do need females who are out there doing their thing and making it, to set an example for other young females coming up who want to go that route, you know, as a career. But that's not what's happening these days. I mean, the men aren't coming on stage stripping. I mean, well, I know a lot of women wouldn't really mind. But they don't have to come on stage and take their clothes off. They don't have to come on stage in their underpants to make an impact or to put on a good performance. But as you see, if Shenseea or Spice or any other females or Ishawna, they're going on stage, they have no clothes on. And don't get me wrong, it's not just dancehall. The hip hop business is pretty much kind of the same right now. Everyone is dressing naked. Everyone is pretty much going with no clothes. As you see, even rappers, you used to differentiate. You used to be able to tell differently from, the rappers, different from people who are just singing soul music and stuff like that. But now it's pretty much, it all looks the same. It all sounds the same. And I just think that the dancehall community needs to do better. The producers need to do better, because I know there are a lot of other talented females out there that needs a break. And, the opportunity to be themselves, as in to put their own art out there, as in, as opposed to just being raunchy. So, that was just my take. And, let me know what you think about it. Do you think they're actually getting a fight in the business, or you think it's just females being lazy and there's not much talent? Anyway, this is your girl Shak. Leave your comments below. Let me know. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Bye.